Hey, it's old Bob on Wednesday, the 15th of November 2017, and even death on. Today's word is on. We're in Philippians 2, and as we have been perennially on Philippians 2, and I'm on the adventure to see if I can get to the 10 East here. It's quite a challenge with the freeway construction around here. Oh, help us, Lord, help us, Lord, help us, Lord. So we're on our way. On. On me. I'm going to get on the on-ramp. And I remember years ago, I was trying to get on somewhere, and I wanted to go a certain direction, east, west, north, or south. I can't remember which direction it was, but the freeways didn't have, they just had names. And I was like, and this is back when they didn't have any off-ramps back in Orange County. And it just said, Encinitas or Fresno or Tucson. I mean, I had no idea what these names meant. I just wanted to go. I grew up learning north, south, east, and west. That's where I grew up. I grew up, respecting the directions. And so to have somebody say, it didn't help much. I wanted to have, what's the direction? Are we going north, south, east, or west? I need to go a certain direction to get home, and so now the freeways all have the directions. Pretty much, I haven't seen many that don't have it. They pretty much all have a directive, a direction, and they're headed the right way. So, well, let me just say to you kindly that I had a good meeting just now with a gentleman, and he apologized profusely. I mean, he was just falling all over himself with apologies, and it's all new to us, and I'm just like, well, my brother Tim yesterday, hi Tim, good to see you. So brother Tim yesterday was like, that is not a reason. I mean, to put your family through all kinds of, it's all new. So I let the guy have it with my words, and I spoke to him very directly and straightly, and I told him exactly what what the deal was, and I think we came to an understanding. I think we came to an agreement, and I think we're going to be okay now. But he turned out he worked for the agency of the group that Mama's concerned about, that we're all concerned about. He worked for them, so he has inside knowledge as far as how things go and what's happening. And he said that we're good, not to worry. That there's only so I think we're going to be okay, but it's still very stressful. Well, I can turn on my phone, I can turn on my book, I can turn on my reader, I can turn on my car. But when something's on, you're ready to go, you're ready to roll. There's the old saying, you're going to turn me on. Sexually, of course, people get turned on and excited about things, and that's not a good thing. If something is stimulating you that way, it's probably not a good thing. It's probably something that you need to refrain from and just hold that back for the marriage and for the family. And but if the game is on, if the show is on, and even that is kind of passé at this point, because now with the iPhones and the different devices, there's a lot of debate about the X phone, whether or not it's the last good phone they're ever going to make. And but it's up to us what we turn on in most cases. And once it is on, it's up to us how we steer. I have a steering wheel in my car. Look, see, I'm steering. And that guy's got like a Bentley, and he's going super, super fast. And the guy next to me's got a van, and there's an airplane up above. When people turn on equipment, it's up to them how they use it. how they use it, how they abuse it. So we as believers, we as followers of Jesus, we need to watch and pray and take care. Take care. It's important that we do take care, that we watch ourselves, that we mind our P's and Q's, as they used to say in yesteryear, that we fly right. Straighten up and fly right. Straighten up and fly right. There's a whole song like that Nat King Cole sang, and had a relative many years ago that say, straighten up and fly right. You know, he loved that. That was his favorite thing to him to say, you know. Are you flying right? Yeah. Bombardier. You don't hear about the word bombardier anymore, but, you know, I had a grandmother. Well, that's a bombardier, you know. It's just, you just always have something to say. Let's be on for Jesus today. Let's be on for grace and mercy and kindness. Let's be on for what's right versus what's wrong. You can pray for me pray that this request, I'm making a request. I've got a lot of really, really good letters together of support and encouragement, and we pray that this request would be granted. I'm trying to kind of hedge my bets and make sure that I am doing my due diligence, as old Officer Bob likes to say. You did your due diligence there, Bob. Yeah, Bob. You know, okay, Bob. Thank you, Bob. You thank you, Bob. So we want to do our due diligence. We want to do what's right, and we want to do our homework, cross our T's and dot our I's and get the P's and Q's straightened out there. You see, like the P goes this way, the Q goes that way. That's what P's and Q's, got it? Just because we're on, it doesn't mean we have to have the gums flapping and the arms waving. And we can be still and know that He's God. Be still and know that I'm God. Be still. Quiet your heart. Well, you want to give me a call? I'd love to talk to you. 213-713-8954 or 8954green at att.net. On the Twitter, Mr. Bob at BobBob8954. Of course, you're watching Bob's Daily Devo here on YouTube, where we're traveling down the highway, headed to White, where we'll have our exit. Till tomorrow. God bless.